As the delimitation of the project goes to the very heart of what a project is, setting these delimitations, these boundaries, is a strategic aspect of project management. An often expressed ideal is that projects, especially e-governance projects, should be clearly scoped, demarcated and defined. What is project scope management? It is the process of creating a scope management plan that documents how the project will be defined, validated and controlled. The key benefit of this project scoping process is that it provides guidance and direction on how the scope will be managed throughout the project. Closely related to the idea of scope of a project is detailed documenting of the requirements of the project. So it certainly pays dividends to equate project scope management with an output in the form of a detailed documentation which clearly spells out what is expected out of this project. In the e-governance context, one might want to think about what is called the DPR, a detailed project report. A DPR is something which is a sine qua non. It is certainly a requirement in all e-governance projects. A DPR serves as a good starting point for scope management. We will perhaps talk about DPR when we discuss the procurement and other related areas. The requirements include conditions or capabilities that are to be met by the project or present in the product, service or result to satisfy an agreement or other formally imposed specification. Requirements include the quantified or documented needs and expectations of the sponsor. So we have to be very clear what exactly are the needs or the expectations and quantify them as much as possible. And other stakeholders, of course, not just the citizens, but we have to be clear about all the other stakeholder requirements. These requirements need to be elicited, analyzed and recorded in enough detail to create a project baseline so that the execution of the project can begin. In fact, the scope or the requirement document serves a very key, plays a very key role in development of what is called the work breakdown structures, about which we will talk in a short while.